I am back. Today, I'm bored again. I don't know if I want to continue Greedfall or start Project Wingman. I still haven't left the port in Greedfall, so I was kind of leaning towards that, but I also really want to start Project Wingman. What will it be, Picker Wheel? Very well. After calamity. Monarch. Let's go.
Our contract with this backwater place is just about to come to an end. And, well, thank God. I don't mind a tropical vacation every once in a while, but it's not very glamorous, considering we're here to work. Anyway, one last thing before the defense minister releases our contract, and we move on to bigger and better. Hitman team, you haven't gotten all that much airtime this deployment, so you're taking point with this operation.
We have confirmed the location of the Burlock Privateer headquarters off the coast on the southwestern edge of the Jesta Island chain. They're a mercenary group like us who unfortunately have turned to outright piracy. According to surveillance data, we have determined that they are the culprit of the recent high-profile hijacking of the Federation-registered cargo ship May Lynx. The May Lynx is supposedly carrying volatile cargo belonging to the Federation's Department of Global Energy and Sustainability Office. Nothing specific from the Federation contact about the cargo, however, our orders are to retrieve it if possible, or to neutralize it if we can't. Attempts to negotiate for it have turned up with nothing, so we're going in. Hitman team, you are to approach the island from the south along with support and establish control over the area. Your objective is to eliminate any surrounding anti-air and resistance on the island. After that, secure an LZ for our operator group Ronin to ascertain the cargo. Once Ronin lands, maintain air superiority until the next stage of the operation is determined. Be aware that the Burlocks have other Merc pilots on tap, so enemy reinforcements could be a factor.
Normally, we'd stay out of contact with any Federation-adjacent taskings. But this is the last thing we need to do for our current contract, so I'll let it slide. Two birds with one stone. Easy enough, right? Now get to work. Dismissed.
Let's go. Let's do this. The T-21 looks like a modified MiG-21. That is a MiG-21. T-21 trainer. T-4 Phantom. I have a soft spot for the MiG-21. It's been a while since I played this game. Or played a game like this. Hell, I uninstalled this Combat 7 after I got bored with it.
This is the ever-level warning and control systems aircraft Galaxy. Hitman team, get on the clock.
Hitman 3, comic punching in.
There we go.
Hitman 2, copy you clear, Galaxy. You gonna let us loose? Just about, Diplomat. Hitman 1, take your flight on this vector until you start to see targets on the IFF. You are free to engage. Lead the way, Monarch. All COD, we're engaged. Rack 'em up and knock 'em down. Get the speedboats rolling. We have attackers inbound. How the hell did we piss off? This is Marine Actual. Galaxy are moving in. Fast movers on pass. Ground target destroyed. Don't sweat it, Ruin. Enemy's cleaning up now.
There we go.
Monarch, give us a shot. Monarch missile on the way. Kill confirmed. Fox 2. Ground asset destroyed.
This reminds me more of Ace Combat 5, but just with much better graphics. Well, the graphics are better in Ace Combat 7. More like DCS.
Monarch, Fox 2. You're in gun range.
It's a tough little plane.
Missile is tracking. Hitman 1, good zone. Monarch ready to fire.
It is but a scratch. Damn, missed.
We've got inbound. Enemy reinforcements coming down from due north. Flashing mercenary IFFs. Green light to engage. Defenses are clear. Ronan, move in. Copy all. Drop the rope. In and out real quick. Looks like everyone's scattering. Missile away. Monarch missile on the way.
Phantoms. My favorite prey.
is present. Enough to keep an airship bound for the according to our sensors. It's not anything we can carry out of here. Right, one moment. Putting the contact on the line.
Clean the scene. Everything you've witnessed is confidential by Federation decree. Destroy it.
Copy that. Ronin, exfiltrate. You heard that, Monarch? Highlighting a new target on your IFF. Blow it when they're out. Way ahead of you, Galaxy. You're clear, Hitman. Missile is on the way. Monarch missile shot. Oh, shit. Objectives complete, Hitman. RTB at your leisure. Think the water's still alright? We've still got sunshine by the time we RTB.
Just drop out and become a surfer or something, you bum.
Oh yeah, me, you, and Flight Lead here just running a little beach ball in a gentrified resort built from our blood money. Sound good, Monarch? Move that thought. We've got inbound from due north. Same bearing as before. Fighters approaching the flight to your direct south. Flash ident or we will flag it as hostiles. Easy, easy. Flashing IFF. We're just the help, and by the looks of it, went to the Burlock posse. You hired by those mercs in the fort, bud? Past tense now, I guess. We've got no beef with you. It's all business, I'm sure you guys understand. Put me on, Galaxy. This is Assassin 1, call sign Kaiser. I'm the leader of the Sicario Mercenary Corps. We do understand your situation. Sorry about losing your revenue stream, gentlemen. But you know how this business goes. Don't sweat it. We're about to break off and go west anyway, towards Cascadia.
Cascadia.
Yeah, haven't you heard? Civil war against the Federation. Some rogue Cascadian ambassador has been island hopping, dropping off contracts and information all day. Yeah, rebels need mercs, and I need a job. Master Goose 1, out. You see, that's a team name that sounds fun to have. Right, boss? Boss? Civil War in Cascadia? Interesting.
Interesting group of planes.
The money came through from this contract, and our opportunities in this region have just about dried up. If no one objects, and your contract with Sicario is still in effect, pack your bags. I looked a little into the Cascadian situation, and I believe we'll make a little something of ourselves there.
Another day. Achievement unlocked.
Sicario is moving west, ladies and gents. Information coming out of country has been spotty, but, well, let's just say there's a demand for people of our pedigree. The Federation's been eyeing a takeover of Cascadia's resources for years, as far as I remember. And it seems the Cascadians weren't going to take it lying down, based on what info's been leaked out. For those of you who don't know, Cascadia is a nation along North America's western seaboard, one of the largest on Earth, and one of the most prosperous due to its abundant natural resources and geothermal energy deposits.
So it's like the NCR.
I've never been, but I hear it's beautiful. A country with limitless energy at its
Oh, it's Yellowstone.
I know some of us who were born out here in the periphery can't even imagine it, but I'm sure this hits closer to home for some of you. Moving along. There's a communications blackout both in and out of the country. And as far as the international news goes, nothing is going on except a few riots. Based on the mercenary networks, however, that is a complete lie. A full-blown conflict is proceeding. We've reached out and we're given a rendezvous by a Cascadian group called the Independence Force, the main anti-Federation group recognized by the national government. I presume the Federation has the borders on lockdown to stop people like us from coming in, so stay on our toes. If we get found out by a patrol, we'll send one of our flights off to take care of them.
Sicario is moving northwest towards a rendezvous point set by Cascadia's Independence Force. We don't expect any heavy resistance given our route of ingress. However, each of our fighter groups will be pulling shifts to preserve fuel and ammo. Hitman Team, you will be responsible for the last leg of the journey, which will take us over into Cascadia proper. Be prepared to intercept border patrols.
I know some of you might not be too enthused to be fighting the Federation, so I invite you to leave with what you have of your contract. You'd only slow us down.
The Federation. Ooh. Let's go. Cinematic.
All Sicario elements maintain bearing. We have interceptors coming up the rear. Hitman and A-roll gunsil planes. Vector to intercept before they get close.
It's a good looking plane.
Hitman 1, take point. We'll play backup.
This is Hitman 2. Weapon safeties are off. Let's see how much Federation planes pay out.
Is our targeting system updated to lock on the Federation signatures?
I've had that programmed long before we thought about coming this way. Hitman Team, you are cleared to engage. Alright, Monarch. I don't want to be the first to commit high treason, so on you.
As of yesterday, all inbound flights into Cascadia have been grounded or diverted away. If you do not change directions
All
immediately,
border patrol elements. Send to my destroyer maintain current angels.
Cascadia.
Copy. Requesting target bearings. Push 300. Target to the head. Weapons free.
This might actually be worth my time.
Looks like it's true. Federation is weapons free in Cascadia. Even when we crossed into other Federation states illegally, they didn't dare open fire on us like this.
We were expecting freelancers and smugglers, not an actual fighting group. What gives?
We're sending an inquiry up the wire. Stand by. Good tone, good tone. Merging. Now engaging. Hitman 1, good tone. You're in gun range.
Damn it.
Fox 1, Fox 1. Missile evade. Hitman 1, missile tracking, evade.
Can't tell if this is working or not.
Launch missile. Engaging defensive. I've got a lot.
SCDM is standard missiles. Of course. combat area. Leave me alone.
You're in gun range. Monarch, the enemy's locking onto you.
So SAA is just
Positive tone.
like the SAAMs. It's combat.
Monarch, you got a good lock. In my sights. There's smoke up in the cockpit. Confirmed enemy kill. Someone's on me. My engine's on fire. Fox 2. Fox 1.
Flammable.
Enemy penetrating the count line. I can't leave my head like that. My plane's flying apart.
Something very satisfying about taking about F-15s with a MiG-21.
I've got a missile turret on me. Stacked up. I'm taking enemy aircraft shot down.
Yeah.
F-3 is feisty. Adjust appropriately. Damn, we're taking losses. Do we have any QRS on standby?
Who else wants some?
From the data we can gather, you're engaged with a private security corporation called Sicario. We need specifics, Command. It's a smaller-sized mercenary group that specializes in aerial operations, active along the periphery. We're still combing through the records, but it's thin. We're not equipped to deal with them. Send reinforcements. Copy, standby. Radar lock, take him down.
played this on hard.
High value target down. We got Galaxy?
We just lost contact with Blue Squadron's flight in this area. Destroyer Espadon, advise disengagement. We've got eyes on the perpetrators. Only 2 small flights. We can take them. Escorts, pull into screening pattern Alpha. Federation airship tagged and marked. Hitman team, this one's all yours. An airship doing intercepts? What the hell is the Federation so afraid of?
Logical deduction says it's us. Now buck up. We're taking this thing down.
Good tone, good tone. I'm moving to engage. Fox 1. Monarch, the enemy's locking onto you. I've got a lock. Hitman 1, within gun range. Enemies on my scope. Missile array, begin radar tracking. I've got a lock. I've got an angle. That's right on me.
Where's the targets?
Positive tone. Fox 2, Fox 2. Launch missile. Got my 6. I've got an angle. Cleared for guns. Hitman 1, Fox 2.
These guys are tricky.
No, good one, I've been hit. Monarch, good luck. Missile away. Arena's hit. Monarch opening fire. Damn, just engage me. Got my sights. On the defensive. They've got a good tone on him. Release. Track the target. Center. There's the bulkheads. Hostiles swinging to engage. Mark time for commencement of combat. Launch missile. We're going down.
Nice shooting, Monarch. Good to know we still know our way around a dogfight.
Guess we're in it now. Hey, Mick, you got any idea what the Federation is doing in Cascadia?
Why the hell do you think I know? Hey, we've got a contact.
To approaching unidentified aircraft. When the night comes, how do we return home? By midnight's light. Confirmed. Welcome to Cascadia, Sicario. Follow us. We have a temporary landing strip set up for you mercenaries.
We gonna land?
Good hunting today, Monarch? I bet. Come on in.
Thanks to your efforts, Sicario was able to rendezvous with our contact and refuel for the mission ahead. You'll be heading back out within the hour, so stay on your toes, or else your time in Cascadia will be short-lived.
No borders. That's what V2 is for.
Hello, Sicario. I'm Captain Griffiths, otherwise known as Stardust. From now on, I'll be your point of contact with the Cascadian Independence Force. I was a National Guard pilot when it all went down, and now I'm working with you. We're pressed for time, so listen up. Cascadia's prosperity, our natural bounty, has always gone to support the world. For the last few decades, we have done this by our partnership with the Pacific Federation, providing aid and infrastructure to the less fortunate internationally. The Federation, however, in recent years has used the resources we provided to forcefully expand by conquest and military strength. We could not let our cordium or geothermal deposits fuel this war machine. Cascadia as a nation sought independence from the Federation outright, in order to prevent the Federation from imperially expanding further. Unfortunately, they turned against us. They have seen fit to unify and federalize Cascadian infrastructure as a whole. When we resisted, they turned the country inside out. We refuse to let that stand. So, here's the plan for you mercenaries right now.
In northern Cascadia, Rosedower AFB was a joint base used by both the Cascadian National Guard and the Federation. When hostilities took off, however, the Federation seized the base from the National Guard. Your objective today is to take back the base into our hands. Hitman Team will lead aerial operations, wiping out any anti-air defenses. Circus, our transport aircraft carrying Sicario's airborne troop element, will then vector in and drop onto the base to secure it.
Take care not to damage the facilities too much during the attack. Sicario and other mercenary elements will be using this base afterwards. I'm sure you want to operate from an actual base anyway, as opposed to some dirt strip. So let's get rolling.
Alright. Take back the Air Force Base. Got it. Did I unlock anything new? Ooh. Ooh, a 37. Looks a little bit like a Griffin. There we go. LSMs do some serious damage.
Hit that one, you're good to go.
Let's go.
Rosedower AFB on the nose. Hitman, you're already warmed up, so you're back on point. Soften the place up, but try to keep the good stuff standing. Hitman Team, engage. Approaching Rose Tower.
We got injured? From the south? We can't have to fix it. The Hitman's not doing so bad today. For being the rest of the litter.
Monarch never disappoints. Not here. All airborne, prepare for a hot
anti-missiles, okay.
Monarch missile on the way. Target down. Monarch, you're locked on.
those targets green, I wonder?
Monarch, you've got a good lock. Where the hell have you been? We need support, now! This is Crosstalk Squadron, commencing intercept. Let's get these dogs off our lot.
Ready to engage. Show me a fight.
We got them. We have mercs crossing the border. They're supposed to be that wolf pack.
Let's go.
Confirmed enemy kill. I've got a lock. Missile away. Positive tone. Spot on support, Hitman team. Resistance is no factor. You already got the job, Sicario. Who are you trying to impress? What can we say, Stardust? You get what you pay for. You think I could ask our riflemen to reserve a nice hangar space for us? You know, in exchange for our good work up here.
There was no such thing as nice this far north. You should know that.
I never flew these skies like you did. Not like this. Airstrip is secured. Outside of the air defenses, there wasn't much else in terms of resistance. We're patting down prisoners and electronics, but you're good, boss. Excellent work today, Hitman. You get first pick for hangar and bunks. Hitman team, begin landing sequence. You lucky bastards. Rose Tower is ours. Don't make Cascadia regret hiring you all.
I don't know what this reminds us. This runs into base combat 0.
Hitman 1, we've got you on approach. En route for touchdown.
Another happy landing.
It's rough around the edges, but as far as forward operating bases go, this isn't the worst we've been at. The base didn't sustain too much damage, and there's room enough for everyone, even the other freelance mercs.
The Independence Force of Cascadia is now the collection of true Cascadian sovereignty, and when the time comes, we'll see Cascadia rise to its own liberty without the Federation. I've been instructed by the remnants of our national government to be your liaison for the duration of your contract with us, of which we've sent to Kaiser for you to sign later. To be truthful, I don't agree with your way of life, but you've come to Cascadia to aid us, and for that, I can't complain. We'll pay you what you're due, as long as you give us your best. Get settled in. We need you up in the air soon.
One last thing, everyone. We're going by our TAC names for the duration of this contract. I'm pretty sure my name is public domain in regards to Sicario. However, we've gone to great lengths to keep yours hidden. If you break it, it's on your ass. You know how bounty hunters are if they have a name. Dismissed.
Okay then. Another achievement unlocked. Evictors.
Listen up. We're about to get started. A lot of mercenaries from around the world have made their way into the country, as I'm sure you've seen. However, Sicario is currently one of the only groups that can throw around enough fighters to aid in the air war. Cascadia's National Guard was quickly scattered and taken out by Federation military forces when we originally tried to force them out of Cascadia. They came without mercy, eliminating more than 30% of our active forces. These last few weeks have been disastrous, and we're on the verge of capitulating into a full-blown guerrilla war. We'd like to avoid this, and because of that, Sicario will be deployed immediately to several of our units currently in need of support.
Hitman team, you will be deployed to an agricultural area to the south.
I think I'm gonna take a break here. We'll see if I unlocked any new planes though. Ooh, what do we got here? Is that a frog foot? It is a frog foot. That's the Su-25 frog foot. The Soviet. Basically the Soviet counterpart to the A-10 Warthog, albeit less impressive. What are you? What are you? Oh, it's an F-105. Duh. Okay. I think. Looks kind of like a MiG-31. Well, that was fun.